Are they overstating or exaggerating this CEO space thing a little bit too much? Well, I'm here to tell you absolutely not. My name is Linda Sutton, and I'm the executive producer and hostess of the 2 Tango show, where we use tango as a metaphor for harmonious and passionate relationships. And I first came to CEO Space in 03-09 with the intentions of ramping up my 2 Tango training curriculum and program, and found that CEO Space offered me so much acceleration. I went to 3 forums in a row, got all of this traction, and at the end of my 3rd forum had the wonderful opportunity to run into a faculty member, Mr. Les Brown, and he was asking me about my work, and then he said, you need to be on television. And I'm thinking to myself, sure, I've got that in my 6 to 8 year plan. He said, no, I'm thinking about 6 months.
World-renowned speaker, entrepreneur, and best-selling author, Les Brown rose from humble beginnings to become a leading broadcast and platform personality. Recipient of...
Hi, my name is Les Brown. I'm Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy. The world consists of the caught and the uncaught. There are numerous instructors here, and I'm one of them. I would not align my name, and that's most important, my name and reputation with someone unless I knew they were a person of integrity, unless I knew that this organization can deliver for them. We have the instructors, we have the faculty, we have the curriculum, we have the resources, we have the tools that will allow you to create an incredible life for yourself, to touch the lives of others. I think it's time that we begin to put to rest this whole competitive dog-eat-dog mindset that has permeated. That level of capitalism day is gone. It's now time, and we're looking for people like yourself to create a cooperative and collaborative capitalism where people are turning to each other rather than turning on each other.
This conversation was in December. I was in the studio in February, and I was on air in April, in less than that 6 months. CEO Space offers so much acceleration. And so things were happening with the show, things were moving along. I had some personal, wonderful developments in my life and was busy attending to the show. So about a year and a half, I spent off or away from the forum and was missing CEO Space, but did not realize till I re-entered to the space how much I was fiending for that energy, that camaraderie, that cooperation, that spirit of cooperation. I really got to see just how much I had lost from being away. The momentum, the traction that I had gotten, my energy was lagging. We had started to plateau in our team. And in fact, it's so hilarious because I'd been trying to solve a problem with my title sequence for about 6 months. And in the first day of being back in the space, I was sitting across from a gentleman who said, oh yes, we can do that. In fact, we could do that tomorrow. We actually filmed right there at the forum. And I was just laughing to myself because I was in awe, but I wasn't surprised because this is CEO Space. That is CEO Space.
Hi, my name is Ryan Johnson, and I'm the CEO of Bellum Innovations, where we are equipping tomorrow's healthcare professionals through education with the power of technology. I often get a chance to talk to people who are considering whether or not to join CEO Space, whether or not to make that lifetime investment. And the question that I'm often asked is, what will I get? Is it worth my time? Is it worth my investment? Well, that's a question that no one can answer better than Bernie does. But what I try to get across is the philosophy of CEO Space. This difficult to believe caring for you and your project and cooperative way of operating. After a world of competitiveness, it's difficult to get people to truly believe this is what CEO Space is all about. So I tell the following story. I was a 4th year medical student when I was first introduced to CEO Space. And even after all of the efforts of my club president, I was barely convinced to invest $500 into the fund busting program. Now, I'm on the phone with a guy by the name of Mr. Jim Digert, and he's giving me all of this encouragement and talk, and you need to go do what you have to do. And I'm in the car with my wife and my kids, And I look over at my wife and her eyes are just stretched like this. I say, hold on. I reach over and I feel she has no carotid pulse, no radial pulse. Her heart's not beating. She had gone into cardiac arrest. That was very, very difficult. But the thing that I want you to remember about this is when we were in the hospital, I got a phone call from the corporate offices of CEO Space. And they said, Mr. Johnson, we've heard about your wife and we want you to know that we're praying for her speedy and complete recovery. And we hope to see you at the forum. We're praying for your wife. That's when I became a member of CEO Space here and here. And I did everything I could do to attend the forum. It's the best thing I ever did.